Welcome to our advanced course.
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Are you?
We are.
We are very ready.
Questions here on my pillow. Can nothing get in between us, baby? We've been waiting on this moment for so long. You wanna be reckless and restless, right until tomorrow. Wait, when I put my lips on you.
Fusion, super important. So we know that Zouk has been influencing bachata the last years, and it looks amazing with the waves.
Beautiful dance.
You know, so beautiful to see the fusion. We want to bring more of kizomba fusion into our bachata fusion.
Yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. A very common thing is the leg lift. Okay, we love the leg lift in kizomba fusion. You see, how can we implement it? How can we bring it into our bachata style? Some of the things we will work on in this class looks like this. Variation number 1. In bachata, usually, you know, instead of going side, sometimes we go to the front the first steps, right? 1, 2, 3, or maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct? From this side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. The beginning of the steps looks like that. First step, guys, we go front with the left, she goes back with her right. 1. Second step, we walk on spot. 2, we bring her back. 3, we lift. 4. Okay? We go down, up, and down, collect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step number 3, super important here. Look how I lean towards my right and emphasize my grabbing her back. So it becomes firm and she knows, something new is about to come. 1, 2, 3. You see this turn? 3. So I turn towards my right, and when I turn towards my right, I extend my arm around her back to emphasize a better grip. While I do that, details, so important. While I do that, I take my hand on her leg. Okay, so see where we are here. 1, 2, 3. So connection, the turn, and the touch here. So she feels, something is about to happen with my leg. 3. And then I take this turn and I rotate towards my left instead. So watch. 3, 4. Easy, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. You can look to the front like a macho, or you
Like
can
I
look,
did.
Exactly. Or you can look at her. Then you will repeat it. So from here, you will put, you see, I change my position from here to the top. I go here, I push it down, grab again, and next time I push it down, we are on 7. So it's put down it completely, 7, and then collect with the other leg on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, I turn as well. When I put her leg down, I turn back to the same position as number 3, you remember? So I put it down. So the upper body rotation is super important. You can't just do it with this leg. It's not as good. So become more effectful by turning down, up, down, up. Okay?
Followers, remember, when we feel that something is happening, we need to have our own posture. We need to keep the balance and our body in a strengthened way.
Which is energy number
3.
exactly, the firm energy, right? See here, if I would start with my right on 1 and then on 5, she would walk on my left side. 1, 2, 3. So how can she tell that I want her to do this more tense thing? In every dance I learned, I always had the mindset of 3 energies. Energy number 1 is the smooth energy. Bachata dancers loves it. So look here. This and the Zouk dancers, they thrive for these moves. They cannot sleep in night because they look forward to the next social dance where they can be snakes.
Yes!
Okay, that's energy number 1. For example, this thing, 1, okay? Energy number 2 is not as loose, it's the energy we dance the most in. Not super firm, but relaxed and nice, still smooth, but absolutely not as energy number 1, okay? Energy number 3 is the more firm one. I would say Kizomba Fusion, my dance style, we dance mostly in 2 and 3. Bachata Zouk dance mostly in 1 and 2. But we want it all, okay? I'm not happy if I can only dance in 2 energies. I want all the energies. Why? Because the music offers us 3 energy vibes. The way they sing can be firm sometimes. And if I only can handle 1 and 2, it means I will miss out the whole section from 2 until 3. You understand?
Yeah, we have a big map.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mapping again. So here, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Emilia, what options do you have with your left hand?
I have 3 different main options. So I can
1,
either
2, 3, 4.
keep my hand down. I can have it on my waist. Or I can keep it up here. Depending on which type of feeling you want to create.
Yes.
Do you want that showy feeling or do you want that sensual feeling?
Exactly. Variation is key. 5, 6, 7, finish, and normal as you want. Variation number 2. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have to go through the beginning because we have talked about the details and the techniques there. This is what we love about variations. You don't have to learn every new thing completely from the beginning. If we teach you a long sequence of steps, every new part of the sequence, you need to learn it. Here, you know the base, you know the fundamentals, then it's just for you to build on top of it.
Yes, create something.
Exactly.
We give you the map here.
Same, 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 same. This time, when I go up on 4, I will turn towards her. Because my next intention is to do the dip. If I'm here and I do the dip like this, it is not trustable.
No.
So if I want to do the dip before, I know that on 4 I need to turn towards her. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. You see, I go down with my head as well. If I only make her, this is not as good. So I follow that movement. I go down and up and finish the same way as before. Down and collect on 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you continue. Variation number 3. Watch. What I'm doing, same in the beginning. We love variations once again. Same intro, you go up on 4. On 5 and 6, I cross my right behind my left. I do 1, 2. Put down and finish. Same finish, same intro, okay? Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, see, I cross my right behind my left. 5, then I take my left to the side. 6, and then I put down 7, 8.
And I hold my posture all the time. Strengthen the core. If I would do it like this, not the same thing. Not at all.
And she becomes heavy too. This is what I mean by we need to match energies. When I am energy number 3 and she stays on energy number 2, the gap will make her double her weight. But if she wants to be a light follower, she needs to tone up when I tone up. Then she becomes much more lighter.
Yeah.
I know many girls, they might be heavier in kilos, but they feel lighter as a follower because they tension when I tension. I have followers who doesn't weigh so much, but since they don't adapt the energy levels, they become more heavy than the more heavier girls. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want the turn to be effectful, the first crossing step is super important. If you really want to turn 180 degrees, 1, 2, it needs to be sharp. If you do too small, the turn will be only 60 degrees or, or 90 degrees. Watch. Which is not wrong though. It would be more like this, which is fine. But you want to have this woof. And the woof happens. The oomph happens like this. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or I can lift her instead, because this one, variation number 3, her weight was still on the floor. Watch. Her weight is still on the floor. You see? I haven't lifted her or anything. You see? You can hold here or you can hold here. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. No, okay, good. So here, you see? She's here. The next one, just lift her. Same steps for the leaders. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on 6, I put her down again. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So in this movement as a follower, you cannot do your very sexy hand thing on the butt, but because he needs your help on this one.
Yes.
Yes. We need to stay in the same energy and hold ourselves up a little bit.
So how can you feel that it's a lift? Because you feel the tension is even higher and they make it down, up.
Exactly.
Then you know, okay, I need both hands, right? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
You don't need to put down her weight on 6. You can put down everything on 7. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Keep me connected to you like I was your shadow. You're giving me answers to all of the questions here on my pillow. Can nothing get in between us, baby? We've been waiting on this moment for so long. You wanna be reckless and restless, right on till tomorrow. Wait, when I put my lips on you, I feel the shivers go up and down your spine for me. Baby, cry for me when I put my lips on you. I hear your voice echoing all through the night for me. Baby, between us. Baby, we've been waiting on this moment for so long. You wanna be reckless and restless right until tomorrow. Wait, when I put my lips on you, I feel the shivers go up and down your spine for me. Baby, cry for me when I put my lips on you. I hear your voice echoing all through the night for me. Baby, cry for me when I put my lips on you. When I put my lips on you. When I put my lips on you. When I put my lips on you.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Both. Did you like? Did you like?
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
We liked it.
Yes.
Right? Hope so.
Later on in this course, the last class, we will dedicate it only to musicality. If you're taking our beginner's course, beginner improver, you see that in the last class we dedicated to musicality and we gave you examples of what we taught you during the whole course and how to adapt it specifically to the music. Same thing in this advanced course, okay? Later on. Variation number 4. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at my right leg. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. How do we do that step? Easy.
Easy.
With the details. Same beginning, same finish. Something in between, a little bit different. Here, 1, 2, 3. On 4, the difference from the other variations, I will not wait with my right where it is now. I will not just lift it and keep my right here. My right will move to the outside of her right leg. So right on right foot on right foot. You see here? I went from here to here. Connection.
Connection.
Exactly. Not only this connection, but also her leg. Her feet doesn't have to be on your leg. It can be a little bit behind. The most important thing is that it's not straight. It's not there and it's not here. It's the most important connection is this connection. Her leg towards, not her feet necessarily, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. You see? I just lean towards my left and I make a movement which is up, side. You see? Up, side. And I bring her up again.
And same thing as before for followers. We hold our own weight a little bit when he does this. When we lose contact with the floor, posture.
Boom. It's okay for her to be heavy on me and to hold on. She cannot be light.
We will be heavy.
Exactly. If you're not heavy, you will fall. So be heavy on us because you are not on your balance now. I took you off your balance, so it's okay. From here, as before, I change my hand position to the top of the leg, put it down and collect. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Connection is super important. We become one. Look, here we are a bit relaxed. 1, 2, but here I bring her to me. I can hold here or here, doesn't matter. Okay, you see? Together, together. It's not the leg that tries to move her leg, okay? It's just like a nice thing to keep your leg here, but it's mostly my upper body that turns her to the side, not my leg trying to push it away, okay? So see the leg as a support and the upper body as the thing that leads it. Watch again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Variation number 6. If I want to do it 2 times, not only one. Watch. Same details, same technique, but a bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 8, I put her leg down. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And walk, 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 and walk, walk, walk. Details, one detail. You see, once I do this, I don't bring her back again. I do this, and then I walk to the new position with my left. Watch. Well, same as before, but here, we are here, right, on 4. Then I'm doing a lean, but not bringing her back. I'm doing a lean and going with her, with my left. And then I do a new one, and down, and when she comes up, I put the leg down, I turn a bit, as you see. When I put it down, I turn a bit to 90 degrees towards my right, so it's more natural for the next step to happen. The next variation, you've seen part of it before, but I don't think you've seen this combination. Watch. You've seen this. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And up and continue. It's nice. I love that move. But we want to do it with the things we have taught you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Emilia,
Yes.
how can you tell it's not a leg lift in the beginning? How can you tell you will sweep it this way?
Because you push my leg away. Yes.
Watch. She feels that instead of me only holding the hand on top of it as a preparation for a leg lift, you know, what she feels is that I'm having more connection in the front part of her leg, because that's the part that will push it to the side. Very important detail there, okay?
Makes a big difference.
Yes.
Yes.
And the other variations, I go more down, up in my energy. Look. The first one, I go more down. So when I turn, I go a bit more down and then up again. I go Watch again. 1, 2, down, up, which makes the movement more higher. This one, I don't go down, up in the same way. 1, 2, 3. I go down a bit, but then I go to the side. Boom, instead of up. From here, when she's on her way, I will do a circle up. So I will do circle up and then down, collect.
Yes.
Okay, and now we'll catch her leg on the way up.
Exactly.
Watch again. 1, 2, 3, connection to the side. Correct. You can do whatever you want with your hand. From here, you go down, up, side, collect.
And followers, what can we think about? When we feel the push and go down, we have a moment where we can do styling. But then it's time to get back again. And we need to have the balance back. So after doing styling, if you want to do it, remember to take it back. Because without that support, it's going to be very hard for us to get up again.
Even if you can.
Yes.
But make life simple.
It also looks better.
Yes.
Yes.
Me as a leader, watch. I bend down with both of my legs. I go down with both. If I only bend my back, this will hurt me, okay? My upper body needs to be more straight.
Also helps us.
Also helps you.
Yes.
Yeah. And here, going up, down, and collect. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, my left leg is a bit connected with her butt. It gives a bit of a support than if it's out.
Yes.
From
and
here?
when we sweep the leg, ladies or followers, the connection on the floor also helps us to keep the balance.
And down, up.
me connected to you like I was your shadow. You're giving me answers to all of the questions here on my pillow. Can nothing get in between us, baby? We've been waiting on this moment for so long. You wanna be reckless and restless right until tomorrow. Wait, when I put my lips on you, I feel the shivers go up and down your spine for me. Baby, cry for me when I put my lips on you. I hear your voice echoing all through the night for me. Baby, cry for me when I put my lips on you. 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 Hey, just turn off the lights and
So the two main things we always focus on is variations and creativity tools. Variations is what we've been doing now. You have 7 different ways of doing it. You have many more. You have 25 ways of doing it, but we only did 7. Only.
Only. Exactly.
Practice those first. Then you can adapt and then you can find more on your own. Okay, this is just a small section. So creativity tools. We have tempo, we have repetitions, we have distance connection, we have small versus big steps, we have personality, we have continuation, we have many different ways of doing things with the things we already know. So take the tempo, for example, right? We do this, maybe I want to do it fast. I want to do bam, 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 and then I continue. Or maybe I will do it slow. I will more do it like a glide and then up, right? Correct?
Yes.
Repetition, for example, what I do 1, she comes up and I bring it down again and then I bring it up. For example, I repeat the same thing, right? Not all creativity tools fits all the steps, okay? But always have them in mind and see what can I do here. The first one, you can do it very big. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very sharp, it's big, it's straight, it lines, right? You can do it a bit more small, like you can do it more 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not as big and emphasized. The guitar is very common in bachata, Avian bachata, even bachata fusion, okay? You hear guitars many times in many songs. The leg lift, oh, such a good thing. 1, 2, 3, I wait here sometimes, then I'm in my own world. I'm like, oh, and then maybe if it's a high tone, I do wow, ba 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 ba, wow, and down. Not too much though. Creativity tools, very important. So once we have some variations of a step, we need to be able to make more of them. Number 1 is the tempo. Okay, we play with the tempo. We maybe learn the step on the beat. So maybe we learn the step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything happens on the beat. Maybe something else happens in the song. Maybe it's a quick, right? So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, right? The next creativity tool is repetition, which we also use now. We repeated the leg lift. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Repeat, 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 repeat. So we're doing tempo shift, but also repetition of the same move. Same here. We are repeating this. We repeat until we feel finished, and then we go out.
So followers, never expect anything. Try not to, at least, because sometimes we think, oh, he's gonna do that now. But try not to think like that, because sometimes a guy like Ronie comes and he's gonna do ba-doom, doom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom.
Exactly. And if she thinks that, oh, we have been watching Emilia's and Ronie's course, they did it in this way. No, you know the base. Now you're being creative with doing whatever you want with it. Connection versus distance, okay? I can be more framey or I can be more close. So see here, I can be more connected. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, I don't have to leave my head. I can keep the head connection. So everything becomes more connected. Or I can do the same thing with more distance. Watch. 1, 2, 3, open. Down, open. And down, collect.
Different varieties, different feelings, different emotions that you can show through the music.
Because music gives us different emotions. So we need to have different ways of doing the steps. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Another creativity tool is small versus big. We can do the whole thing super big. So we can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's sharp, it's big. Or we can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More cozy, more near. And another creativity tool, personality. You don't want to be this boring dancer who doesn't have any facial expressions. You don't want to be the one who just do the steps. We learned this step from Emilia's and Ronie's online course. Okay, and then it's fine. Okay, then we move on. No, you might do the steps correctly, but there's no personality, right? So add personality. Not every time, but sometimes. So 1, 2, 3, look at her. Look away, look down, look up again. Repeat again, or maybe here you do 1, 2, down, up. Attitude.
And connection.
And connection, exactly. It's not only attitude, we create a story together.
Exactly.
Compared to...
It's not one personality. You can be the person that dances by yourself with someone. But when we want to create a story, we do dance couple dance here. So the connection.
We need to meet.
Yes.
Okay? Work, 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 work. Dingy, dingy, work, 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 work. Practice.